Hey guys, it's Kerry with the Masters Fitness here to bring to you a 10-minute muscle workout, lower body focus today. All you'll need is a little space, a little room, a yoga mat or towel, and a pair of heavy dumbbells. We're going to start with a warm-up. It's going to be 6 movements, 30 seconds each, and then we're going to roll into 2 lower body blocks. If you feel like you want to add a third rotation to this, go ahead. It'll just take it from 10 minutes maybe to about a 15-minute workout, and then we'll all finish up with a nice cool down and stretch. Let's get going. All right, warm up begins now. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, drive those hips all the way down. We have 30 seconds of a squat to reach. Warm up the hips, reach all the way up, and if you want to add a nice little calf raise to that to bring in that lower body and lower limbs in your calves. 10 more seconds to go. Drive your hips back. Remember, this is just the warm up, so ease into this and minimize any range of motion if you have any pain. All right, here we go. Moving into the next one, we've got a torso rotation. We're pivoting the feet, warming up our torso and spine. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Relax your face and smile. You're gonna have a nice, quick, little lower body workout that you can pair with our other videos to make it a longer full body workout if you like. Good. Moving in to our third warm-up exercise in 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. It's alternating lateral lunges. So stepping out nice and wide, driving your hips back, keeping your chest up, pushing through the heel, just stepping side to side. Good. You want to make sure that your hip goes back and that your knee never travels over your toe. Feeling the stretch in the outside of the glutes and your inner thigh. Good. Last one here. Beautiful. Taking it to the front. Going into a nice little knee pull. Stretching out the glutes. Little balance action as well. You notice that I am barefoot. All right. If you choose to go barefoot, go ahead. Just please be careful with the weights when we're putting them down on the ground. Never want to drop that on your toe. We got about 10 more seconds so we can get at least 4 more in. Good. Last 2. Beautiful. Last one here. All right, here we go. We're going to go into our butt kicks. Good. Your option for this is just take it a little bit slower, right? Or pick it up if you can, flexing your feet, drawing your heels into your glutes. Good. Trying to get that heart rate up. Getting ready for a great workout today. Good. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's take one more stretch into our upper body. Just a nice shoulder roll all the way back. Good. Incorporate your breathing. Nice. Shoulder roll all the way back. We're going to reverse that. Just take it all the way forward now. Like you're taking a nice deep stroke through the water. Pivot those hands and push all the way through. Good. Give me 2 more. Good. Last one here. Awesome. All right. The warm up is over and we're ready to begin the work. All right. For the lower body block number 1, we have 3 exercises. It's going to go heavy dumbbell, body weight, heavy dumbbell. We're going to go in reps of 10, 14, 10. You can repeat this 3 times, but today we're going to go 2 times to make it that 10-minute workout, and we begin now. So first exercise we're going to do is a front-loaded squat. It's the heaviest and also, for me, the most challenging. So when you grab your weights, I'm using 20, but you want anywhere between 15 and 20 pounds for this if you can. All right, remember, if you are dealing with any issues in your lower body, your knees, your low back, please take this as a slightly smaller range of motion for this, all right? We're going to start with our first 10 reps. We're going to take it right to the front of our chest, feet shoulder width apart, and we begin with 10 reps here. Here we go. Notice I'm trying to split the floor with my feet, putting all that tension in and glutes shooting back. Good. 1 more. Last one. Good job. All right. Next one, we're going to put those weights down and we're going into 14 total lateral lunges. We did this in the warm-up. We're doing body weight for this, but if you'd like, feel free to grab another dumbbell. You could always front load it. We're going to step out and start now. Here we go. Drive your hips back and come back up. Good. Notice I'm doing a little bit of a hinge, coming forward, pushing and squeezing in. Good. Last two. One on each, and we're done with this. Nice work. All right. Going back to our heavy dumbbells, we're going to go into deadlifts. 10 reps of the deadlifts, grabbing your heavy dumbbells, placing your hands right at the front of the thighs, chest is up. We start in 3, 2, 1. Driving your hips all the way back, flat back here, shoulder blades engage, and pull straight up. Keeping those hands close to your body. Last two. Final one here. Good, beautiful job. All right, we're going to go through this one more time. Check in. Was it challenging enough? Remember, you want to have a 2-rep reserve. So if you feel that you could do 5 or more reps past what you're doing, chances are your dumbbells need to increase just a little bit. If you do not have a set of heavier dumbbells, you can always slow your tempo down to give you a little more time under tension, all right? So a slower descent and a more explosive ascent to add a little bit more of a challenge. All right, let's go. Round number 2. Nice work. All right, moving on. I'm going to use my dumbbell this time to show you what it looks like. You can choose to do this with body weight or front-loaded dumbbell like me. 14 lateral lunges. Chest up, stepping out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work. All right, last exercise before we move on to the next block. Deadlifts. I'm going to show you from a side profile. Grabbing your heavy dumbbells, placing your feet right under your hips. Chest is up, nice and tall. And we begin in 3, 2, 1. Drive your hips back. 10 reps total. Keep your neck in neutral. Back is flat. Last 2. And 1. Nice work. All right, guys. Block number 1 is done. And we're moving on to block number 2. All right, here we are with block number 2. We have 3 exercises again. Heavy loaded, body weight, heavy loaded. that second exercise, that body weight exercise, is a plyometric if that's an option for you. If it's not, we'll use our upper body for some explosive movements to get that heart rate up. So the first thing you're going to do, grab your dumbbells. We're moving into an alternating reverse lunge. Again, this is going to be for reps. We have 14 reps total, but if you do better with doing a timer, you can always set your timer for 30 seconds and you'll get about 8 to 10 reps or 6 to 12 total reps. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Chest is up, hands to the side of your body, alternating your leg back. I am stepping through my my railroad tracks, meaning I'm not trying to step onto a balance beam. Good. Holding on to my dumbbells nice and tight. Good job. Last 2. Good. Last one on each. Nice work. All right. Here goes that plyometric exercise that I was talking about before. It is 8 body weight jump squats. All right. Your option, instead of a jump, will be swinging and reaching all the way up. The very explosive squat to stand with an arm swing. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Beautiful job. All right. Final exercise before we repeat one more time. We're going into a front loaded side squat. So single dumbbell, weight right at the top. Your hands step to the side with one leg. Drive your hips back. Come back into where you started. And then step out. Step back in. All right, here we go. Taking it in 3, 2, 1. We have 14 total. Push away and in. Last 2. Beautiful job. All right. We're moving through this one more time. Remember, if you want to, you can always pause, go back to the beginning, repeat this 3 times, all right? All right, here we go. We're going to start back with our alternating reverse lunges, holding the weights to the side of our body, stepping back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 14 total. Keep that chest up. Woo. Nice work. All right, here we go. Plyometric move. Start with those 8 jump squats. In 3, 2, 1. Take it down and up. Nice work. All right, I'm going to challenge myself on this one. I'm going to ask that you challenge yourself too. This time, for my side squats, I'm going to use both my dumbbells. Hold it up, front loaded, 14 total, and then we're done. This is it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, step it out. Drop it down, come back in. Last 2. Nice work. Nice work, everybody. All right, it is time for the much needed cool down and stretch. Just a quick little recovery of our quadriceps and hamstrings and a little glute. So it's a 20-second hold. If you need to hold on to something, this is also improving your balance for a little bit. But we're going to start with our 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's grab that right leg, pull that heel into your glute. We're holding and squeezing, pulling that heel in, giving our chest a nice little lift and pulling in the belly button. If you give a squeeze to that glute that you're holding on that side, it should help and open up a little deeper into your psoas and hip flexors. We go to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, try to work on that balance, all right? If you're not great at something, work on it. There's always improvement to be had, even if it's 1% every day. Give it a nice little squeeze, lift up, making sure your hips are parallel. We're going to our next stretch in 3, 2, 1. All right, final stretch. Each hamstring, we're going to drive our hips back, drive that heel down, keep your chest up and lifted, and we're pulling the toe towards our hips and towards our body, all right? Drive those hips back a little bit more, just so you're feeling the stretch. You may even feel it into the back of the calves. Holding for another 3, holding 2, 1. We're switching sides right now. Drive your hips back, heel in the ground, chest is up, smile on your face. Good. Give it a little squeeze, little push, little more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. That was it for today. Your 10-minute lower body muscle magic workout, the express edition. But again, if you want to repeat this maybe 1 or 2 more times, go ahead. It'll just increase that time under tension and give you a nice full 3 to 4 rounds of these exercises. All right. Feel free to add this to our upper body and our core segment as well for an even longer block of workouts. And we'll see you next time.